Hi little eagles, this is Mrs. Leisure and we are going to be doing some brain exercises today. So we might be looking at phonics, some grammar, some math, and some writing too. So let's go ahead and play along. First, we're going to write two words with the same vowel sound as globe. And if I look here, we have an O, a consonant, and an E. An O, a consonant, and an E. So try to think of a word that has that same vowel sound in it. I bet you thought of some. Two that I could think of right away. The first one is cone. I know cone starts with the letter C, and then I do know that this spelling pattern I'm going to write O-N-E. There's my vowel, consonant, vowel. The next word that I'm going to write is the word stone. S-T-O-N-E. Stone. I sounded that out to make sure all those letter sounds were there. Now we're going to talk about something as the ABC order. So a lot of times we'll see these in some of the spelling activities that we do, but this is very important also if you're using a dictionary to look up words. So anytime you do ABC order, I know all the friends in my classroom would always tell me, we have to look at the first letter. And you're right, we do have to look at the first letter. So in these words, the first letters, we have R, W, D. So I know the first letter that comes in the alphabet of ABC is the D. So I know that the word dome is the first one I'm going to write. I used to tell the kids in my classroom all the time, once you use the word, you can go ahead and put a line through it. Don't scratch it out. Just in case you have to go back because you made a mistake, you want to be able to see it again. So just go ahead and put a nice line through it so that you can remind yourself that you used it. The next letter in the alphabet, we need to look and see if it would be an R or a W. The letter R is the one that comes next. So we're going to write the word rope. R-O-P-E, line, and then the last word, woke, W-O-K-E, line. This is a really good skill to understand for when you are taking tests. It's always good to go ahead and give that a scratch just so that you can look back if you need to. Let's look at some writing. Write a sentence about a rock you found or would like to find. I'm going to make sure that I'm being a rock star writer. I'm going to make sure that I have capital letters, punctuation, I'm using my best spelling, and it makes sense. I'm also going to remember those finger spaces. So, a lot of my kids in the classroom know what my favorite color is. I bet some of you might be able to figure out what my favorite color is too. Can we see what that is there? What color is that? Purple. So I would like to find a purple rock. So I'm going to go ahead and write a sentence about that. I is always capitalized and it's the first word in the sentence. I would love to find a large, comma, shiny, comma, purple rock. So I'm going to proofread my work. I would love to find a large, shiny, purple rock. I would. I used the capital letter. I remembered my punctuation this time. I used my best spelling, and my sentence made sense. Now we're going to go over here to this the math area where it has the number 17, and it's saying that we are going to play the game where we do 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, 10 less. So 1 more than 17, 18. 1 less than 17, right, 16. 10 more than 17, we're adding a 10, 27. 10 less than 17 is 7. Circle the 2 numbers in each group that equal 17. So if I look at these numbers here, I have 10 and 9, that's not 17. 10 and 7, that is 17. Then I have 13 and 8, not 17. 13 and 4, that's 17. 5 and 12, 17. This is a 10 frame. Now we've been talking about 10 frames for a long time, probably since kindergarten. So we know if a 10 frame is filled up, we know that it equals 10. Now I have to show 7 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 and 7 make 17. Draw the missing part. So this looks a lot like a number bond to me. They just kind of drew it a little bit differently. So one part of the whole of 17 is 9. The other part that's missing, well, we can figure it out. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to write the number 8. Okay, we're going to go down here to our word problem that they did for us today. I froze some popsicles. 4 of them were grape and 9 were banana flavored. How many popsicles did I freeze in all? So we could write first, we circle the 4 and the 9, and we know we're going to put a G for grape, and we know 4 of them were grape, and then they said that 9 were banana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to add 4 plus 9 and get, you guessed it, 13. A way to double check my work, friends. We count these 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got it. How many popsicles did I freeze in all? You froze 13 popsicles. I always try to make sure that I go back and I answer the question. Circle the greatest number. X on the smallest number. So if I'm looking at my numbers, I know this is not the greatest number. However, this is. Greatest number, this one's going to be the smallest. Okay. So in this problem, they went ahead and they circled that we had 2 10s and how many 1s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27 equals 2 tens, 7 ones. There's something missing here. 14 minus what equals 8? 14 minus 6 equals 8. Wow, great job. So the last thing that we're going to do is we are going to do our sight words, and we're going to color the sight words. So if it's the word should, it's going to be red. If it's the word kind, it's going to be blue. If it's the word own, it's going to be green. If it's the word often, it's going to be orange. And if it's the word more, it's going to be yellow. So anytime I see the word should, I'm going to color it red. So I look down through, oh, there's one. I'm going to color this one. And there's another one. And one more. Should. That rhymes with could. Then we're going to find the word kind and color those blue. So sometimes this can be fun. You can make one of these at home for yourself as well. If you have any brothers or sisters, it's kind of a fun thing to do. You can make a like a secret pattern out of it. Some of the kids like to do that. Okay, the word own is going to be green. So all of the words, ooh, that one almost tricks me. It's often, not own. There's an own right there. Here's an own here. I think those are done. Now I need the word often, and that will be orange. So here's an orange one. There's often. Here is often. And then the last words that should be left should be more, and all of those are supposed to be the color yellow. So we're going to go ahead. Here's more. Here. And here as well. Great. So I hope you enjoyed going over some of the things that we have learned while we've been in second grade, and maybe thinking about different ways that we can do things, especially when we're looking at writing our sentences, using those commas, and looking at the spelling patterns and words so we make sure we're spelling our words correctly too. So it was great chatting with you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.